And you will have a Delta Math assignment today to work on. If you want to use the math facts page we did today, you can use that backside to do work on today if you want to, or just a fresh piece of paper. And again, you're going to title it with Delta Math 0.3 so we know what we're looking at when we do our work, okay? All right, let's do a little bit of practice. We want to perform the operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. And we want to make sure that our final answers are simplified, reduced, okay? Delta Math does not like answers that can be lowered. We like small numbers. That's the goal. All right, what do we need in order to add fractions? Common denominator, yeah, the least common multiple. Common denominator, D-E-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-O-R, denominator, common denominator. What is the least common multiple of 8 and 20? 40, very good. 40 they have in common, and that's lowest. Could we also do like 80? Yeah. Could do 80, but that'd be not the lowest, all right? So we're going to try to get to 40. What do I need to multiply the first fraction by to get to 40? 5. Good. We're going to multiply by 5, top and bottom. And what about the second fraction? What do I need to multiply by to get to 40? Just 2. That's much easier, isn't it? Okay. All right. So we're going to rewrite our new fraction. What's the numerator?
40.
Ooh, numerator is the 15 over 40 plus, what's the second fraction? 22 over 40. Good. And now that we have that common denominator, the denominator stays the same. And 15 plus 22 becomes 37. Good. Do you think we can reduce that? 37 is, I'm pretty sure, prime, so it's not going to reduce most of the time. All right. How do you multiply fractions? Straight across. Thank you. Straight, S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T, across. When we multiply fractions, it's super easy. Addition, subtraction, difficult. Multiplication, super easy. The easiest of them all. So we're going to go straight across. 6 times 1 equals 6. 7 times 10 equals 70. Ooh, are we done?
No, because
we got to reduce it. How do we know that we can reduce this one? They're both even. Very good. We definitely know that we at least have to divide by 2, maybe more, but we can certainly divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 70 divided by 2? 35. Very good. And that can't go anymore. So that is finished. Any questions on the first two? All right. Let's look at letter C. All right. What operation are we doing on letter C? Subtraction. What do we need in order to subtract fractions? Common denominator. Common denominator. I'm just going to write demon. No, denom. Okay. All right. All right, we look at our denominators here. We have a denominator 6 and a denominator 30. What is the least common multiple of 6 and 30? 30. Very good. 30 they have in common. What do I need to multiply 6 by to get? By 5. Very good. So we're going to multiply top and bottom by 5. Do I have to do anything to the second fraction? No. What could you do if you wanted to do something? Times by 1. You could certainly multiply by 1 if you're like, I should do something to both of them. You could times by 1 if you want to. All right, I'm going to rewrite that. What does our new fraction, our first fraction become? 25/30. Beautiful. Subtracting 7/30. What is 25/30 minus 7/30? 18/30. Very good. Are we done? Nope. What do we need to do? Reduce. And this one actually, we could definitely divide by 2. But we could also, what else? 6. Yeah. 6 actually. So we're going to divide both of these by 6. So what you would see, you could divide by 2, but then you'd also have to divide by 3. Okay. So you got to keep going. 18 divided by 6 is 3. And 30 divided by 6 is 5. And 3/5 is as low as it goes. All right. This is really important here. What operation are we doing on letter D? Division. You'll notice I wrote in something else. Would you please add this in? It could appear 2 different ways here in Delta Math, so I wanted you to be aware that we can use the division symbol, so written horizontally, okay, we would use that division symbol, but we can also stack it vertically, and so these 2 things are equal. They say the same thing. We have 4/5, a big division bar, and then, so 4/5 divided by 4/3, and so these 2 things say the same thing. If you see a vertical stack like this, what do you think you should do? Divide. Yeah, you can rewrite it like this. The top fraction, division symbol, and then that bottom fraction, okay? So just in case you're like, whoa, I haven't seen it look like that. Okay, this is your warning. All right, how do we divide fractions? Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip, or multiply by the reciprocal. I want to write that down. Multiply by reciprocal, reciprocal. Multiply by reciprocal, which is the more mathematical way to say that. So we are going to keep the first fraction, change the symbol, and flip that second fraction. So we have 4/5 times what? 3/4. Very good. All right. So we have 4/5 times 3/4. Now, how do we multiply fractions? Straight across. Very easy. What do you get when you go straight across? 12 over 20. Very good. Are we done? No. What do we got to divide by? Yeah. Got to reduce. We got to divide top and bottom by 4. Did we see those 4 somewhere else? Yeah, we got 4s right there, top and bottom. So we know we got to get rid of those. Okay. So it is 3/5, yeah. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Give me a thumb. How you doing? Bad, medium, good? All right. Good. Okay, I see a little this. That's good. That's fine. All right. Let's do 2 more. All right. Letter E. We're doing some multiplication. How do we multiply? Straight across. 3 times 8 is 24. And 4 times 9 is 36. Ooh, those numbers sound very familiar. 12, 24, 36. What can we reduce by? 12, yeah. Divide top and bottom by 12. 24 divided by 12 is 2, and 36 divided by 12 is 3. We get 2/3. Okay. Wow. Okay, last one, letter F. What do we need to subtract fractions? Common denominator, common denom. All right, common denominator. Boy, this is a tricky one. Addie, what you got? 80, very good. The lowest common denominator or least common multiple is 80. That's a tricky one. So 16 times what gives me 80? 5, very good. So we're going to multiply top and bottom by 5 so that we get that denominator of 80. And what about the second fraction? That was easier. 4. 4 is enough. I do know what you meant. Okay. 15 times 5. 15 times 5. Let's see. 75. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 7. 75. There it is. And 16 times 5 is 80. Minus, what do we get on the second fraction? 4 over 80. All right. 75 eightieths minus 4 eightieths is? 71 eightieths. Very good. And I do not think that reduces. You know what? I said that I had my geometry students put the calculators away, but you know what? Maybe I'm going to be easy on you this time. Maybe I'm going to let you use them so that you can check to see if your fraction is reduced, okay? Particularly when the numbers get rather large, above 50, I would say. 71 over 80. I am simply using the division key, all right? So I'm doing 71 divided by 80. That is the same fraction here. And you'll notice I get a weird decimal, but it's a decimal that stops. And if you get a decimal, what we want to do is math frac it. Do you know the math frac button? No? Okay, so we have the math button right here. And the very first thing is frac. And that arrow says convert to a fraction. Delta Math is going to want the fraction. So we just hit enter to select that. And you see it says it's going to take my previous answer and convert it to a fraction. And you're just going to hit enter again. And you see that? We get the same fraction. All right, so we know that that's fully reduced. The calculator is always going to give you the fully reduced fraction when you math frac, okay? So I am going to let you use your calculators to do that, please, to check to see if your fraction is reduced. So what did you say? As you do your work in Delta Math. So I would like you to do the math on paper, but you can check using your calculator. How's that sound? Yeah? Give it a try. All right. Go ahead and keep those notes a little bit handy, but go ahead and get out paper for your work. Delta Math 0.3. Your calculator should have the same number as your desk when and if you grab a calculator. You can absolutely not grab a calculator. Get out a piece of paper, write Delta Math 0.3.